Maybe we can slowly start. I just wanted to introduce our program. First, we will start with Mr. Professor Afşin Çetinkaya. He is our project coordinator from Yıldız Technical University. Today we are going to speak our project, SHORE project. It's a Horizon project funded by European Union. And our main objective is increasing ocean literacy and water awareness in the European schools, especially for the small children, because we believe that if we create this awareness in the small ages, it will affect our future. And today we will hosting a webinar for Ukrainians because of the war they face. It's very harmful for the all natural resources, including water resources. So we believe Ukrainians should be more informed about how we are going to protect our water resources. And I'm giving floor to Mr. Afşin Çetinkaya. He's going to explain more about our project.
Hello everyone, thank you. Welcome to this webinar and thank you all for joining us today. Before we begin, I would like to briefly introduce myself. My name is Afşin Çetinkaya. I am professor at Yıldız Technical University in the Environment Engineering Department and I am also coordinator of the SHORE project. We are very pleased to bring together children and young people under temporary protection, especially Ukrainian participants, for a learning experience that focus not only on education but also on participation, empowerment, and shared responsibility for our oceans. Today's session is designed as an interactive and participative experience rather than a traditional lecture. We believe that meaningful learning happens when participants actively engage, share their ideas, and learn from one another. During this webinar, you will have the opportunity to contribute, discuss, and explore how young people can play an important role in protecting our oceans and waters. Thank you once again for being here today. We are very excited to learn together with you. Now, I would like to briefly move to my presentation and introduce the SHORE project, which focuses on empowering students and young people to become active agents of change in ocean and waters protection. Now I am jumping to my presentation. You see my presentation?
Yep.
Yeah. SHORE is funded under the Horizon Europe mission, Restore Our Oceans and Waters by 2030, and brings together the 14 partners from 7 countries, running from August to July 2026, with a total budget of 3 million euros. Our vision is to empower students to become real agents of change into the blue transition. We promote blue literacy, support open schooling approach, expand the European Blue Schools network, and equip teachers with a practical resource and trainings. At the same time, we actively engage communities through science, action, and creativity. Since the start of the project, we have organized 80 community events, engaged 80,800 participants, and produced more than 240 educational resources. Through our open calls, 89 school projects have been funded, contributing directly to environmental awareness and action. To support collaboration and learning, Shore developed digital platforms that connect teachers, students, researchers, and stakeholders. These platforms provide educational materials, networking opportunities, and gamified tools that motivate students to participate in sustainability activities. One of the innovative aspects of the Shore is that we measure the environmental footprint of the supported school projects using carbon and water footprint calculations. Based on saving achieved, environmental compensation actions such as planting 520 saplings are implemented, linking education directly with measurable sustainability impact. This figure shows the interactive map of the schools supported by the Shore. As you can see, Shore activities are implemented across multiple countries, demonstrating the geographic reach and the growing impact of the project. However, the project operates through 7 country hubs, supported by 19 trained mentors, coordinating local trainings, school collaborations, and the community initiatives. These hubs function as the operational centers of the Shore, ensuring strong local engagement while maintaining a coordinated international approach. Through 3 open call periods, we supported 96 schools and distribute approximately 90,000 euros in total funding. These schools, these school projects implemented a wide range of environmental awareness, community engagement, and sustainability actions at a local level, significantly increasing the impact of the Shore initiative. We place strong emphasis on communication and visibility through 3 newsletters, 14 media publications, 2 promotional videos, and growing community of more than 8,000 followers across the social media platforms. The impact of the Shore also recognized through sustainability awards received by partner initiatives, highlighting the strong educational and community impact created by the project. In just 24 months, Shore has conducted thousands of students, teachers, and students around a share of goal, protecting and restoring our waters. Together, we are building a new generation that not only understands environmental challenges but actively contributes to solutions. Thank you very much. And floor is yours, Elif. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much for your contribution and for presenting the Shore achievements and Shore project. Now I will continue with why we are conducting this webinar, why Ukrainian voice is important for us. I hope you can see my presentation, but I think it's not in the slide mode. Yes. What's the purpose of this webinar? We designed this webinar to promote active involvement of Ukrainian refugee youth by fostering a safe and inclusive environment for discussions. We will have a discussion session end of this following our presentations. Those discussions will be about water, environmental issues, and their personal experiences of displacement. It aims to strengthen empowerment, enhance intercultural dialogue, and encourage meaningful participation in host communities. Ukraine is the largest country in Europe with the area of 600,000 kilometers square. Of course, water is an important part of life in Ukraine. Country has many rivers, lakes, and access to Black Sea and the Sea of Azov. One of the most important rivers is the Dnipro River, which provides drinking water, supports farming, and helps to produce energy. Many people in Ukraine grow up near rivers, lakes, or the sea. Water is a very important part of their daily life for swimming, for fishing, for traveling, and spending time with family and friends. It also creates important job opportunities It also supports culture and tradition in Ukraine. Since the Russian invasion of Ukraine in 2022, millions of Ukrainians have been forced to leave their homes, resulting in a significant cross-border displacement across Europe and beyond. As of end of May in 2025, an estimated 5.6 million refugees from Ukraine were recorded worldwide, with approximately 5.1 million residing in Europe. In recent years, war and environmental challenges have affected water systems and access in some areas. This has made water safety, protection, and environmental awareness even more important for communities across the country. The war in Ukraine has damaged water systems and the environment. Pipes, water plants, and dams have been destroyed, so some people cannot get clean drinking water. Rivers and reservoirs are important for farming, energy, and daily life. When they are damaged, it affects health, food, and electricity. War pollution also harms the nature. This shows that water is essential for life and rebuilding communities. That's why protecting water is important. War in Ukraine threatens fresh water resources and water infrastructure. Millions of people face scarcity of drinking water supplies. Military operations cause severe pollution. This pollution threatens Europe's largest agricultural irrigation system as well. Flooded mines contaminate drinking water resources and surface waters. The state of reservoirs in the Dnieper River poses great risks, such as the release of radioactive materials. Because of the war, the impact of water systems and environment has been affected a lot in the Ukraine. That's why we want to include Ukrainian youth into our project, because in one day they are going to go back their countries, and we don't want them, they are going to face water scarcity in their country. We want them to be more aware and to be more qualified to protect their water systems. We hope that the knowledge and skills they gain today will support their future life when they go back to Ukraine again. And we are just aiming to help them to be more aware about water protection. This is the reason we are here today. Thank you for listening, and I'm giving floor to Iryna. Thank you.
Thank you. Hi everyone, my name is Iryna Ambarkütükoğlu and I'm chairwoman of the Ukrainian Association in Ankara. It's a great honor for me to speak with you today about a topic that has become very personal for Ukraine, about water. As we decided before, because of most participate will be from Ukraine, my presentation is in Ukrainian language. I will start. Just a second. Have you seen my screen?
Yes.
Yes, you can.
Okay, I will show like this. Вода в житті українців до і після початку повномасштабного вторгнення. Вода як частина української культури. Україна історично є країною води. Через нашу територію протикають великі річки – Дніпро, Дністер та Південний Буг. Наші міста і села століттями формувались навколо річок. Вода в українській культурі була символом життя, очищення та відродження. У народних традиціях вода має сакральне значення – від освячення води на водохрещі до обрядів, пов'язаних з весною та врожаєм. Чорне море також відіграє величезну роль у житті України – економічно, культурно та екологічно. Порти, рибальство, туризм і міжнародна торгівля – все це пов'язано з морем. Але, на жаль, війна змінила це відчуття стабільності. Тут на фотографії до війни можна побачити Дніпро, одна з найвеликих річок Європи, яка проходить через Київ, та багато інших міст. І на другому фото це наш Одеський міський порт, один з найбільших портів Чорного моря та ключовий центр міжнародної торгівлі України. Вода як дефіцит. У багатьох містах, які перебували під обстрілами або окупацією, люди, на жаль, залишилися без доступу до чистої води. У таких містах, як Маріуполь, люди були змушені збирати дощову воду, брати воду з річок, топити сніг, стояти годинами у чергах за кількома літрами питьової води. Це радикально змінило ставлення до води. Те, що раніше було звичним, стало безцінним ресурсом. На жаль, вода є дуже великим інструментом війни. Після початку повномасштабного вторгнення вода стала частиною воєнної реальності. Одним із найбільш трагічних прикладів стала руйнація Каховської гідроелектростанції у 2023 році. Це була одна із найбільших екологічних катастроф у Європі за останні десятиліття. Внаслідок підриву дамби були затоплені десятки населених пунктів, тисячі людей втратили домівки. Було знищено природні екосистеми, загинула величезна кількість тварин. Це також призвело до катастрофічного забруднення води, оскільки у річки потрапили нафтопродукти, хімікати та інші небезпечні речовини. Для мільйонів людей вода раптом перестала бути безпечною. Війна і море. Війна також сильно вплинула на наше Чорне море. Море, яке було джерелом життя та торгівлі, стало небезпечним через морські міни, військові кораблі, нафтове забруднення, знищення морської екосистеми. Морські тварини почали гибнути через вибухи та шум від військових дій. Екологи зафіксували загибель дельфінів та інших морських видів. Це показує, що війна впливає не тільки на людей, але й на океанічні та морські екосистеми. Українці та нове ставлення до води. Через ці події українці почали сприймати воду інакше. Вода стала символом крихкості природи, взаємозв'язку між людиною та екосистемами, відповідальності за довкілля. Сьогодні багато українців стали більш екологічно свідомими. Люди почали більше цінувати природні ресурси, говорити про захист річок та морів, підтримувати екологічні ініціативи. Навіть українці, які були змушені покинути свої домівки та живуть у різних країнах Європи, продовжують говорити про важливість води та довкілля і приєднуються до екологічних акцій з очищення водойомів по всьому світу. Я думаю, що всі бачили в новинах, що постійно акції очищення річок, океанів, берегів, лісів, і наші українські волонтери постійно приєднуються і допомагають. Вода, океан і наша спільна відповідальність. Океани, моря та річки не мають кордонів. Забруднення води в одному регіоні може впливати на всю планету. Тому захист водних ресурсів – це не лише локальна, а глобальна відповідальність. Війна в Україні показала, наскільки вразливою може бути екологія під час конфліктів. І саме тому міжнародна співпраця у сфері екології та захисту води є надзвичайно важливою. Чому важливі голоси біженців? Важливо розуміти, що люди, які пережили війну, мають унікальний досвід. Вони можуть розповісти світу, як війна впливає не лише на суспільство, але й на природу. Українські біженці сьогодні є свідками того, як руйнується інфраструктура, екологічні катастрофи та забруднення води впливають на життя людей. І ці голоси мають бути почуті. Сьогодні для всіх українців вода – це більш ніж природний ресурс. Це символ життя, втрат, відновлення та надії. Попри війну, українці продовжують боротись не лише за свою свободу, але й за майбутнє своєї землі, своїх річок, морів і екосистем. І я вірю, що разом через освіту, співпрацю та екологічну свідомість ми зможемо зробити світ більш відповідальним до води та природи. Дякую за увагу.
Thank you very much, Iryna. I would like to ask everybody, how after displacement, after you left Ukraine, As I understand, Ukraine has a good relationship with water. What is your experiences after you left your country and go to other places? Is your relationship has changed, or are you also living somewhere near water, or was it some did you have some reason to be near to water resources? I mean, it can be sea, lake, or a river. How your relationship has changed after you moved out?
Шановні учасники, можливо, хтось хоче розповісти свою історію, як змінилось ваше ставлення. Можна українською, можна англійською. Приєднуйтесь.
Iryna, if you want, you can say something about from yourself. People are a little bit catchy. After you, maybe people want to share something. Can you share your thoughts?
Okay, I can try. I live in Ankara, so we don't have a lot of water here. But as I know, a lot of Ukrainian, as I told about this in my presentation, they moved to Europe, to Canada, everywhere. And I see every time there's some meetings to clean river, to clean forest, to clean ocean, seaside, and a lot of Ukrainian volunteers, they participate and they help to clean, to save animals. In last year or 2 years ago, I don't remember, in Antalya, it was a big group of Ukrainian volunteers, and they save dolphins, they clean seaside, and also they save kareta. So it was like a big vacation there.
So we can say that their water relationship is in their DNA, and they want to be more interrelated to the water after they moved to other countries.
Yes. A lot of people who still stay in Ukraine every year in the day of cleaning nature, or I don't know how it's called in English, right? They clean everywhere, mountain, rivers, forests, also Odessa and that side. They clean every time, meet together. So they try to save water and life in the water.
Yes, we are very pleased to hear this from a Ukrainian, and it's your perspective, and your effort is also very important for us. Thank you very much. We prepared a small discussion part. I would like to ask some questions. Maybe we can have some responses from your side as well. Why is water is important in your life? Maybe it's coming from your childhood, or for example, your family is making money or doing a job related to water. Why is water important in your life?
If you ask exactly me, of course, water very important. This is our life, because our body most of the water. But from my childhood, every year we had chance to go to the seaside, and it was like dream for me. All year I was waiting to come Black Sea, swim there, see animals, dolphins, and everything. Really, when I think about water or about sea, every time I go to my childhood, and it was something magical, like a miracle, because my city was very far from rivers, from seaside.
I understand. Actually, when I think about my first relationship with water, I'm also born and raised in a city that doesn't have too much water. It's not in the seaside, but there was a river And my first childhood memory was going there with my father and fishing. Those are the memories that we have. We were going there for fishing. Of course, we were not catching too much, just for fun. We were in a relationship with water. Also, childhood memories are important. It's also important for the first contact with the water. I also remember when my father first taught me how to swim. I was like 4 or 5 years old, and I was very happy, and I was like you, I was waiting for the next summer to go to the seaside. These are good memories and important for the relationship of children with water. Is there any other person who wants to share about their childhood memory about water and connection with water? Oh, I believe no.
They are shy, I think.
It's always the same. As far as I know, Cevat, you were also born and raised in a city near Black Sea. You
Yeah.
might also have some connection with water.
Yeah, I can say that. I'm from Trabzon, so we are sharing the same sea with Ukraine. So the Black Sea, it's always, it's not like, Mediterranean Sea. It's, as it's coming from its name, it's black, but the sea is always nice. If you're born and raised in a city where there is water, it's really important. That's why I can understand, Iryna, when you come from a place and there is too much water, and when you come to, I also lived for a while for a long time in Ankara. So when you come to Ankara, there is only maybe one river, some small ponds and some small lakes, but people are not using it so well. Their relationship with water is not so good. But when you are start from the childhood, spending time with the sea, it's always nice. You go fishing, you go over there, whether it's cold or not. For example, myself, I like cold. So even it's in winter, I just go and, sometimes I dive, sometimes I swim, sometimes I go fishing. It's always nice for me. And when you spend time in the beach, you just look, it's all, water, it's all, nice weather and something. But when you are inside, especially if you are in the city center, the tall buildings, skyscrapers and other stuff, everywhere is, some blocks and other things. And you want to see water because especially for me, because coming from my experiences from childhood, it's always nice for me to see the sea. If I go somewhere and see different kinds of ocean, rivers, ponds, and other stuff, I always feel happy because most of the time our best memories are coming from childhood. If there's not too much problem in our childhood, you have always good memories with sea. I can say that.
Thank you, Cevat.
Fishing in winter, very interesting.
I'm an alpinist, so I like always the minus levels of weather is always nice for me. I like winter so much. I don't like summer so much because we are so white. You have to use sunburns and other stuff. It's a problem for me. I always like cold. I always like snow. I like spending time in cold places. I don't go to, for example, holidays in summer. I mostly stay in the shadows.
You should come to Ukraine in winter.
I hope everything finishes and peace becomes all over the world. Right now, not just in Ukraine, the problem is occurring all over, closely to Turkey. Nearly everybody is fighting with each other. I hope everything settles and we just travel for fun.
I hope to. One of next meeting we will make in Kyiv, for example. Why not?
Why not?
Right.
That would be very nice.
Yeah.
And I would like to also ask, why is clean drinking water important for us, for people? Is there anybody who is brave enough to have an answer?
No brave today.
It's not like something a debate. Just feel free to reach. If you want, you can, open your cameras. If you do not want, do not open. But we just want to learn your thoughts because we are learning from, internet and other stuff. But people who face this, war and afterward immigration and other stuff, that's something we should learn about because we should learn from people. We read from internet, but it's not like something similar from learning from person to person. That's why we created this webinar for Ukraine people. We want to learn from you. We want to learn from your experiences and other stuff. So just please help us to learn your feelings and your thoughts, please.
Maybe you would know better because you are in a war. What problems can happen if water systems are damaged? Maybe you have already heard the things from your relatives still in Ukraine. What problems they are facing after the war started about water?
I think nobody was ready to speak. That's why. Elif Hanım, as you showed in your presentation, and I also show in my presentation, water is very important. And after war start in Ukraine, a lot of water station was damaged, and people, a lot of city in Ukraine stay without water. Especially this winter was really crazy because Russia hit a lot of electricity station in Ukraine. Wasn't light, wasn't warm, wasn't water. So it was, I think this winter was most difficult winter during all the war because most of city, they had light and hot water and hot in the apartment few hours in a day. Even my own family, they sent me picture. There's temperature in the apartment inside. It was 7, 8 degrees. So especially this winter, a lot of people understand how important water, because when you stay in the cold and you have just some cold water, it was terrible. But
Sure.
now, thanks God, they rebuild reactive a lot of station, and also weather not that cold. So, yeah, water really very important.
Yes, of course. Yes, these are the things that we would like to hear from your side, because we only see in the news and we read, but the real experience you are living is important for us and for us to raise your voice. Thank you for sharing your experiences, Iryna Hanım.
Thank you for this possibility.
Thank you very much.
It was a big pleasure to meet you, to talk with you. I hope in the future we will have good project together. We will make more big discussions with more people. Thank you.
Thank you. And our short project is, our target group is mostly students and young people. What can young people do to protect water and nature? What other participants think? If we educate young people, if we educate students, how they can have an impact in future? For example, during our project, we noticed that if they learn water protection, not only water protection, if some children learn something about environment or some global warming, climate change, when they learn it early ages, they become more aware adults. So it's important to educate young people. So they will be more aware adults. And since they are our future, they are the next generation. They are going to educate the following the youngsters in future. It's important for us to educate children at school in young ages. What do you think about this?
If nobody wants to talk, I want to tell it's really very important to start it from the children's from the small ages. Even if one or two of these people, to this person who learn everything about ocean and everything in the small age, after when they will be big, they can save water, they can save planet, maybe they will be in government. And even if one of that kids of the child will maybe stop some ecological catastrophe or something like that, it will be amazing for our planet, not for just for some city or country. So you do amazing job, and I hope it will grow up every year. You will get some projects more about this, and maybe we can do like this education for the normal schools here, even here in Turkey, for example, in Ankara, some I don't know, normal school or middle school to teach to reach more kids, or make some presentation, reach some schools.
Of course, it's also our aim to extend this project more to the other schools and to the other countries. It's important because we are living now in a global world, and anything happens to anywhere is affecting everybody, like butterfly effect. Thank you for being with us today. I would also like to make an announcement. We have shared a Google form link in the chat part. Can you please fill that form so we can understand how many people are attended to our webinar and where you are living, where you were living, so we can make some analysis about our webinar. Please do not forget to fill the form. I'm very happy to host you today. Thank you for your attendance. Thank you for your attention as well. I hope we will meet again. For sure, we will meet again because our efforts for Ukrainians will continue. Thank you for your support and your presentation.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Have a good day then. Hope see you soon.
Okay, hope to see you again.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.